Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Many, many, many years ago, in the land before time, I wrote my dissertation. And back then, we didn't have PCs or personal computers. The closest thing there was a word processor, but most people couldn't afford a word processor. So you either went to a word processing company like I did, because I wanted to spend most of the time in research, because I actually used triangulation, many methods to look at one thing, which I was studying colorism. The computer that I had to key punch my data on cards, you key punched on cards and you fed it into a big computer, and if ever anything, one little thing was out of place, the computer would spit all these cards back out at you. uh, it was amazing time. If you had to make any changes and it changed the pagination, the page layout, you had to retype the entire dissertation, which I had to have done, I don't know, 200 times. It was not the same. And yeah, it feels like, I'm ancient, but I was also 26 when I finished my doctoral work. I remember hearing about there were going to be these personal computers where everybody would have their own computer, and you could analyze your own data on your own computer, and you could type up everything on your own computer, and you could print it out through a big printer somewhere else that it was attached to. You hook it up to that and you can go and you could print it all out. And it was going to be this amazing, amazing thing that we could share information, that a scientist working on something in one place could put their data out and connect it, or their data, their research somewhere, and others who were working on it in other places, we could all share information and learn things that much quicker and prove things that much faster. That this was going to be a place where all information, one day, all information in every library would be digitized, and it would be on this one source. And you could go to that source and you could pull it down. You wouldn't have to go to the library and search through stacks and volumes of archives to find something that you were looking for, that you'd be able to get all this information in this one place. And it was such a sci-fi kind of dream, and I was so excited. And as it was coming, and then you'd hear about social media where everyday people could add their content and the things that they were learning and seeing. And not only scientists, but everyday people could share what they were passionate about and what they were learning and they were seeing. It was like, whoa, this is going to be amazing. And then social media came, and it was more of this divisiveness and arguing, and this is this, and looking in that cute. And it was like, what is this? I thought it was going to be, I felt like I was back when I was going to kindergarten, and I said to the teacher, they told me we were going to be able to read the big girl books. These kids are just in here playing. That's how I got skipped to the first grade. Anyway, I avoided social media for many, many years. In fact, I joined social media about 4 years ago, and most of my friends were like stunned that I was on social media, and they're really stunned that I use it every day this way. But the point was always to share what you knew so that you could connect with others who were sharing and learn from one another. And the Stories to Tell group, which is on Facebook, is a lot of that. This page, Dr. Bertice Berry page, is separate from that group. And a lot of people will put comments here as if this is the group. It's not the group. This is my page, and then there's a group page. That is a private group. This sharing of information and ideas has always been exciting to me. But what I find is that, in the scientific methodology, you not only share your ideas, but you share the source of where those ideas came, so that you can build on the body of knowledge and draw new conclusions and either prove what was said before or disprove it, or you can build on that. But when I first came on the platform, I said to my daughter, people are just taking what I said and cutting it and pasting it and putting it on their page. And she was like, welcome to social media. And I was like, well, how are you going to learn anything new if people are just copying everybody else and nobody says where it came from? And she laughed for like a week. She was like, Mom, stop trying to be a scientist on Facebook. And now it makes so much sense why she was laughing at me. But back then I kept saying, you can't evolve that way. I'll see people who come into my comment section and want to debate something and argue passionate about it. And I'm thinking, well, okay, why don't you go to your platform and discuss what you're discussing, because we're not even talking about the same thing. Or I'll look at their page and say, oh, this must be something they're really passionate about, something they're studying. And no, it's just I just want to argue with you on your platform, because on my page is two people commenting on anything, and you got a bunch of people, and I want to talk on yours. People, we can't get there regurgitating the same nonsense. Where is this place that we're going to of learning and seeing and coming together? This morning before 4 o'clock, I learned about an African bishop from Carthage, Bishop Cyprian. In the year 258, there's this African bishop in Rome. Huh? 258? What? Last night I was in a Zoom meeting with a whole bunch of people from my church community talking about the history of, how the unity through to the diversity. Michael White talked about this unity through diversity that throughout time has been there. And it was like, are you kidding me? This is that. This is what that teacher told me about, that one day we could use it like this. Don't squander this opportunity to learn, to see, to grow, to evolve. I love you.